Now, since your MetaQuest is doing an update, it's recommended to charge it up, even if the battery's okay. It's a brand new headset, so that's why we have to plug it in, especially when running any updates. So make sure to plug it in, some electricity, so that way you can just charge it up. And once it's done with the update, it's gonna play a sound anyways. So you don't need to wear your headset at this point since it's running that update. So we're just gonna plug it in and then it's gonna charge up. So now my headset is hooked up some electricity. So how do I know my headset's charging? Well, usually you should see a light here, unless your headset is restarting right now because the update, it's okay if you don't see a light right away, but you technically should see a light right here. That would mean that it's charging. Everything's working like it should. So there's a lot of updates happening at this point, which is a good thing. And you might notice that you got something here, a screen saying that it's updating your controllers now. That's okay. You want everything to be updated so everything works properly. Just don't touch anything for the meanwhile. Some of you might have seen the code in your MetaQuest. Others would have seen it maybe for a second. It would have gone away and then you would have seen this screen. It's fine because that means it's just paired and you didn't have to put in those numbers. So in your app itself, just going to continue on and then you're all set. Just click on done. There we go. So your MetaQuest app should have opened up because that's where the whole setup takes place. And you would have seen this, your MetaQuest 3. It's all good. It will say all apps updated or something like that. It'll tell you some stuff here depending. But at this point, you're pretty much done with the setup. Everything else will take from here. So just put on your headset. Keep looking around, see what else you guys want to tweak with the settings as well. Now, if you put on your headset and right now, after doing all these updates, it's telling you a code and you can't get past that right there, although you see that everything got hooked up and everything looks good, well, we can finish the setup. So what we want to do is just go here. So what I did was just tap on my MetaQuest 3. From there, down here below, tap on it. That way you get to this screen. On this screen, to pair it up, but you have to go into headset settings. You want to finish the setup. So right now, something should load up so I can go ahead and copy everything from here. So just acknowledge everything. Go through all the screens that we kind of already went through so you can share your data and all that stuff. Then it should say something like so you guys can go ahead and press done. And then from here, put on your headset again. And finally, at this point, you guys are actually all done. So you can go back. And everything else will be taken care of right here on your MetaQuest. So just put on your MetaQuest and finish off making the boundary that you need to make. That's gonna be the first thing that it asks you, and continue on with just the normal stuff that you have to do. You guys will notice, and it's gonna guide you throughout the whole thing as long as you put on your MetaQuest right now. So if you had a MetaQuest 2 before, another MetaQuest, it's gonna ask you right away if you wanna re-download everything. So all the games that you purchased and everything, that's all online. So it's gonna ask you if you want to re-download them or not. Or you can just re-download the 1 or 2 or however many you want into right here, your new MetaQuest. And that's how that transfer works. You just have to set this up. You're logged into your account, so everything's in your account already. So it's all about just logging in, and it's gonna ask you to go ahead and just download whatever you want, It's all in your account. You don't have to repay for any apps, nothing, because you already bought those apps. They're yours. They're in your account. This might be a MetaQuest 3. Doesn't matter. Those apps that you guys downloaded on your other MetaQuest can't transfer over just by downloading them again. It's that easy, that simple. But as far as this video goes, we're all done. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.